So thank you so much for having me for the season of A for the another episode today. So today we have lots of say the continuous uh, like season. I mean episodes of this season of AA. So today, I've taken the one more session for you guys, and today I would like to introduce you the Azure AI Studio, how it is useful to each and everyone, and how this AI Studio will help you in the career, and how we can able to interact with the AI features in the AI Studio, and everything we can discuss in detail in this Azure AI Studio. And before that. So I would like to request Asgar, can you share my screen and then let's get started. Yeah, thank you. Please let me know once my slides are visible to you guys. Yeah, so thank you so much for the having me for the season of AI, and today we are going to getting started with Azure AI Studio. So I would like to help you to the how we are able to use all the features of his Azure AI Studio. What are the features? What are the requirements we need to create one deployment and everything we need to tackle in this Azure AI Studio season of AI episode. And let's get it from my brief introduction. So I'm an associate consultant at Eviden. I'm now working as a data engineer, and here, so I have been from the last 2 3.5 years from the past. I mean, the current organization. It's evident. So I'm an author. I'm a blogger. I'm a speaker. I hold a 7x Azure certified, and I'm a Microsoft most valuable professional in the category of artificial intelligence. I'm the youngest AI MVP, and so if you want to connect with me, reach out to me, and if you need any help regarding the AI and everything, please feel free to scan this QR code. And probably at the end, so once the session is going to live, then I would share my LinkedIn URL there as well. And so this is the brief introduction about me. And if you want to connect with me, please free to reach out to me, search in the Azure Microsoft like Prathap Reddy in the LinkedIn. Yes, I'm there for you for 24 by 7 for anything related to the AI part of thing. And yeah, so today we are going to learn some the latest models. So we have the different types of latest models today's world. So explore the reversed and growing catalogs and the pre-built models, customize frontier with the open source models. So we have different types of open source models. In this one, we need to make some customizable, and we have some the pre-built models. So it's everything we need to uh, make them very simple manner, and make it as a like so effectively seamlessly. I mean, everything that is going to forward the user experience and the customers, so that who wants to use these technologies is we need to prepare them, we need to make them in a very unique way. And the users also mostly like these technologies, so that's why we need to go forward to the latest tech models and the latest technologies while we are going forward to this Azure AI Studio. And so let's start with so what is AI? So right, that this is something that we need to I mean learn from somewhere, so right. So whenever we are in the PUC, we are in the 10th, so we are heard about this AI. And so nowadays it is AI. So AI means also we are looking for the chatbots and ChatGPT, Gemini, and like meta models and everything that is related to the AI models. But really, what is the AI? So it simply we can say, so in my simple words, the artificial intelligence is the science of making missions think and act like a human. So how we are? So we are humans. So for example, let's say, so I'm reacting to the current prompt for the, for example, let's say the Asgar is asking for my brief introduction. So I'm reacting. So that is the thing. So how we train and deploy the AI models think like a humans and act like a human. So like that, we the artificial intelligence, I mean, the back end of the science is a very really very very important by doing this such activities like think like a human and act like a human. There is in my terms, the it is called Azure. I mean, my artificial intelligence. Moreover, we can discuss more on this. And AI can really so. So what really AI can do in the real world? So why? So I said like a, so AI is a think like and act like a human. Yes, really, how it is really possible? Let's see. Yeah. So this is one of the key point. So we are able to discuss the AI can able to see. Yes, of course, the whatever the AI future and whatever the AI field we have, and we can see like the AI is able to see. So for example, let's say for example, you are using any mobile phone. The mobile phone is having the like a face recognition. The face recognition is able to see you because whether you are the correct owner of the mobile, you are the correct person or not, it will identify. It will revert back to you guys like that's why the AI can able to see your facial identities and the whatever it may be. So whether it is like it will detect everything related to. So before that we need to train that model. So that is the thing. So that's why I in the AI. So before the introduction also I have said like the AI is a thing like think and act like a humans and one more thing it will hear. Yes, of course, so the AI will hear. So for example, let's say we have the lot of models in the Azure itself. So for example, that is speech to text and text to speech, and for the speech to text means so whatever the response I mean whatever the words and vocabulary comes out of my mouth, that is able to hear this Azure AI. So the Azure AI is able to hear. So that's why the AI is able to hear everything and it will able to speak. That is the speech studio. It is the, so whatever, for example, this is a Omni model is there, Azure GPT for Omni. So that developed by the, I mean the Khan Academy is there is a one beautiful a video I saw in the last before the build event. So he's that GPT-4 model. So whenever we need to ask anything related to the anything related to the general thing related to the like any course or related whatever it may be, so we can ask directly to that AI model. It is able to give you the response with the speak only, so don't need to give any text and everything. So you can able to speak and it will able to hear and then it will able to speak according to your prompt. They will respond accordingly. So that is the one thing that AI can able to see, hear and speak as well. Yes, and the last and final thing, that is the AI can able to remember. Yes, of course. Right? So this AI is able to remember everything. Okay, so for example, we consider the ChatGPT models, consider the AI models like Gemini, GPT models, and for example, Meta models and Character.ai. So what are the models we have as the present AI world? So it is able to remember the chart, able to remember the whatever you can previously created, everything it is able to remember. This is the one of the four main thing that I can able to see, hear, speak, and remember. And yeah, so we have some Azure AI to features, that is like build your own copilot. So it is one of the great things. So for example, if you have the data in your organization, if you have the data in your mobile, if you have the data with you and everything like so with your own data, you are able to create your own copilot by using your own data and incorporate multimodality. So we have different types of multimodality models, and we need to hear, speak, and pricing types on. We have the different. So these multimodality models, it is capable for the different things. That is, so I'm already talk about the hear and see and speak and everything that is able to do in this Azure AI Studio and Azure AI and software development. So the Azure AI software development frameworks is one of the things that is able to create a n number of the things by using this Azure AI Studio. So we need to frameworks, and so everyone is has to allow to the preferred core environments direct access for the Azure AI. So if you want to learn more about this Azure AI SDK, if you go to this learn the AI SDK and open the samples and everything, you are able to do and you are able to conduct whatever you want. Sorry, yeah. And so few more features of this AI Studio. So it is like so we have this one of the unified platform that develops AI apps and custom copilot experience. It is one of the AI app so that will develop by the generative AI. Sorry, that is it. So it is a unique experience. So we able to create the custom copilot. So that's what we have tried to explain before, like that bring your own data. So the bring your own data means you can bring your own data means so that we are able to create our own copilot. So that bring your own data is comes under the knowledge base. So without knowledge base, we are able to create the chatbot, I mean, create the Copilot, but whenever we need to ask anything related to our data, and so that is something that accuracy is not good. So that's why we need to create our custom Copilot with our own data. And coming to this unified platform, so in this Azure AI Studio, so we have the multimodal AI tools, code centric and developer centric. So everything that will become from the unique unified platform. And this unified platform is having the this multimodality model. So everything is under the same category, that is the multimodal tools, so code centric and developers and experience and everything that will be under this. And there is a one data integration model. So we have the data integrations comes under the ground models and using your own data and Microsoft Fabric and everything that will becomes under the data integration. So the Fabric is also, right, the Fabric, Microsoft Fabric, it is called unified analytics platform. So it is a unified platform for the developer for the Gen apps and custom Copilot experience. This is the difference between Azure AI Studio and Fabric. And coming to the hybrid and the semantic search, so we have the retrieval argument generation (RAG) vector support. So that RAG vector is a very very good thing. So we need to learn from the hybrid and semantic search as well. And coming to the full development life cycle, so we have the model catalog prompt flow LLM. So the full development life cycle of this SDLC of this Azure AI Studio, everything we are able to access and everything we are able to go through it and everything we are able to focus on the whatever we are able to do from the beginning to the end, and so the maintenance and is the perspective and everything we are able to doing from frontier itself. And safe and responsible AI. So we have the content safety as responsible AI we have. So that is one of the content classification model monitoring and jailbreak risk detection. So it is the one of the description we are able to give for the safe and responsible area. That safe and responsible areas that is comes under the custom. So the responsibility is very very important. And these are the main unified platform development for the Gen apps and custom Copilot experiences under the unified platform and data integration and hybrid and semantic search and full development life cycle and SRA. So these all are the main things that we comes under the Azure AI Studio. Okay. Now, so now we can go for the build the way you want. So we need to create the copilots the way you want to create, what you need, what you want to which way you want to create, and whatever the way you want to, you can able to create and you can go ahead. So this create AI model with the code first experience and accessible UI validation for the developers and disabilities and everything that you are able to create. So for example, let's say so the last month there is an opportunity last month or sorry I think so this month itself. So the Microsoft is organized by the disability, how the disabled people are able to access for the all these features, how this AI will help for their future and help for their life survival and everything. So in this way, we are able to create this copilots for this disability people and everything that will be helpful for each one of the disabled speech and physically able persons, disabled persons. And this Microsoft, not only Microsoft Azure and the AI will help you the better survival for this disabled people. So that is one of the test use case of this AI. But so we have different ways to create the copilots, what exactly what we need and what we are able to focus on it. Yeah. And integrate your own data. So we are already talked about the integrate your own data. So the integrate your own data is like seamlessly integrate your all your data, and it is connected to the one like in the Microsoft Fabric, and it is directly we can integrate this Microsoft Fabric into the Azure AI Studio, and also so bring your own data. And one more thing, it is easy to create the Copilot very seamlessly, very efficiently, very fastly, and it is the like the way you want to create the Copilot in a very easy manner. So if you want to create your own data, you can go for the seamlessly integrate all your things in the bringing your own data and create your Copilot in the very consistent manner, very seamlessly you can integrate your data and you can expose what you want in the developmenting of the Copilot and all. Okay. Or next thing we can discuss is orchestrate AI solutions. So If you want to orchestrate AI solution, integrate with the GitHub code spaces and the semantic kernel and the long chain, access pre-built capabilities to build apps quickly. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, integrate with the Copilot code space. Yes, this is one of the things we have the code spaces when they go to. So whenever we need to integrate anything, you need to go ahead and you can create n number of the code solutions as well. And this is one of the thing you're able to focus on the pre-built capabilities of this creating the apps very quickly and all. Okay, and empower the business. So we have to improve on the customer experience and reduce the organization risk and improve the work quality and enhance the productivity and efficiency. These all are things we are mainly that AI is mainly focused on the improving the customer business innovation. So where we need to lack on it, where we need to improve on it, everything we need to empower on the business innovation. These are the main four criteria. Like so we need to customer experience, we need to get the feedback, we need to take all of these things from the customer experience. So and reduce organization, so reduce organization risk. So while we are creating any copilots and the AI, while we integrate the AI models, means we can definitely we can reduce the organization risk as well and improve the work quality. So while the manual work we does, I think we lost some the quality purposes, and these times we can able to create integrate the AI means it is everything is helpful to the improve the work quality and enhance productivity and efficiency. The enhanced productivity and efficiency makes everyone happily for the customers and user experience and everything for the related to the empower the business needs. We need to focus on these four areas as well. Now, what are the main capabilities of this Azure AI Studio? So we have the capabilities like build your own data and enterprise chat, incorporate multimodality and speech analytics. So these are the main core pillars of this four pillar capabilities of this Azure AI Studio. Okay. And so there is a one chat playground. So we have the in the chat playground we have the generate the uh, integrate with the Gen AI model and the so we have the speech analytics. The speech analytics is able to transcribe your whatever the data you have, whatever the audio files, MP3 format, MPP format. So whatever the format you have, it will be converted to, it will transcribe the audio and video and everything in this speech analytics part as well. And we have to the GPT-4 Turbo. So in this GPT-4 Turbo, and we have the GPT-4 Omni, GPT-4 Turbo 4, 13.2K, and we have the different models in this Gen A GPT-4 in this Azure AI Studio as well. So prompt shield for the generative AI. So we have the different prompt shield for the generative AI. In this prompt shield, we have the import each one of the user experience, and we need to tackle the every one of the prompt shield for the generative AI. Like so, it will detecting and blocking the jailbreak attempts, and we have the essential features and trustworthy and community safe and everything. And we have one more thing that is summarized with the Gen AI models and get high quality summarizations with the simple API calls to the simplify information at enterprise scale. So it is a good thing like summarize with the generative AI and summarize with the everything that is incorporate for each one of the they are able to use in this generative AI. It is more very useful for their user experience and useful for their play around all the AI services in the Azure AI Studio as well. And we have the infuse your solutions with AI. So we have the speech and we have language plus transcribe and vision document and content safety. So everything that will be comes under. So this content and safety will comes under the we previously discussed about the responsible AI. So that is comes under this content safety. So it will detect the harmful content and the offensive and uncooperative generative AI. So it will detect everything and it will respond according to this one. And now we come to the demo. So in the demo model, we need to talk about the how can we create the data, how to create your own copilot, and how to create the enterprise chart and everything we can. I would like to show you. So for this demo, first we need to create the Azure OpenAI, and then we can go for the Azure AI Studio. So it will take around, it will take around some little bit time, then it will move around this. Okay, I would like to show you that one as well. So let's share my screen. Yeah, so this is the so I would like to start from here. So before start here, you need to come here, come to any browser like Google, Bing, Microsoft Edge, or Firefox, whatever it may be. You just search like portal.azure.com and then press enter. So once the portal.azure, once you're given, you need to you need the subscription for whether it is a free trial subscription, whether you need to pay as you go, and whether it is the enterprise I mean subscription, whatever it may be. You need the uh, basic subscription. So without subscription, we are unable to create anything. And one more thing, so when we are able to create any Azure OpenAI or Azure AI Studio, we need the separate access for this studio as well. So we need to get the access from the. So I would like to provide this access link in the record uh, in the live session, I mean after this session as well. And probably that would be better for you guys to get the access. And so whether if you are using a free time subscription, it will give you the around the 60 12 sorry I mean $200, sorry, I think it will probably $200, it approximately like 16,000 in Indian rupees. Maybe that would be better for you guys to I mean to create and deploy some of the features in this Azure AI Studio or Azure AI with OpenAI Studio and whatever it may be. Now I would like to focus on the Azure AI Studio and Azure OpenAI Studio. So once you log in with your credentials, and you need to come here. So I have the two types of subscriptions here before I have. Oh, like so one is the pay as you go, one is the Visual Studio subscription. So the pay as you go, I have the $2,000, and Visual Studio I have 16,000 rupees. So you need to enable these things. So then only you are able to create any service here. So we have the 40 plus free services as well. You need to create without this one. But when you are able to create anything related to the OpenAI and Azure AI, so you need must and should the subscription. So then only you're able to more subscription plus this access. Okay, and this other thing it's mandatory for this one. Okay, now I'll just tap onto the Azure OpenAI. So I would like to show you the how can we create one model. So once you tap onto the Azure OpenAI service in the search bar, or whether it into search in the universal search bar in the top of the Azure portal. So once you tap onto the create button, it will ask you the several questions, and we would like to compare it accordingly. So let's say, so in the basic requirements for this creating the Azure OpenAI, we need the pay as you go, and it will ask you some resource group. So once you tap onto the resource group, you need to give. So if you don't have any resource group, you just create one resource group like uh, for example, I would like to create like season of AI, season of A, like that. Once you given the name, and then you can tap onto the create, and then you can able to create use this resource as well. So I have already resource group. So and then you can able to select the regions according to your so in the Azure OpenAI and Azure like AI Studio. So some of the features is able to, I mean, acceptable for the some features. Like for example, say we have the speech studios. The speech studio we have the avatars, is the avatar characters. So when we are able to create these avatars, we need to use only Australia. Some particular regions only they are available. So for when we go for the East US, and and all also we are unable to create anything. So once I just select the region as East US, and I am name it as like 1CR, and then I just give the name 1CR, sorry, not a 1CR, like C is of AI 456, and the pricing tag should be the standard one. So once you go on the basic details, you need to go for the network. It will ask you whether it is networks in the private mode or whether it is in the public mode. And once you tap onto the tags, and you need to tap onto the review plus submit part. Okay, so once the validation is completed, running in the final validation, so you need to tap onto create, and it whether this subscription is able, you are able to create the one type of Azure OpenAI. And here I need to give you the Australia East, and then I need to create the next. And once the validation is completed, so because I have so some the services are not able to use in all the services, all the regions. So that's why I need to create one more Australia East. So you just tap on to create button. So I'm already created a few Azure OpenAI services. So that is season of AI day. So I just tap onto here, and it will redirect to. So once you tap onto here, and let me give me a minute. Season of AI day. So here I'm already created one service. So tap onto the go to the Azure AI, go to the Azure OpenAI Studio. So once you tap on that one, it will redirect to the Azure OpenAI Studio. Okay. So here you are able to use all the services. Okay, all the things in the whatever the features we have in the Azure OpenAI service, you are able to use all the services accordingly. Now I just tap onto the chart. It is a chart, and we have the different options here. And if you want to create any deployment, you can go ahead and you can create the deployments as well. I would like to show you something in the related to the Azure OpenAI, and then let's get started with the Azure AI Studio Enterprise as well. Okay, here I would like to give you one thing. Here in the chat playground, for example, I would like to give hi means it will revert back to how may I assist you today, like that. Okay, so like that, it will give you a response. So can I, may I know what is AI? Okay, let's wait for their prompt. A stands for artificial intelligence. It's a branch of computer science. Like that, it will give the response occurrence. So I need to create one assistant playground. So in the assistant playground, it is one of the thing we are able to. So before that assistant playground, I would like to generate one image for you guys, and I would like to create one beautiful picture for you. That is, I would like to create one generate image. Mm, monkey. Monkey is playing. Okay, monkey is dancing in the car. Okay, I just given one random prompt. So let's wait for that whether it is going to give the perfect response. I mean, it will generate the image or not. Let's wait for a couple of 1 minute or 2 minutes. It will create the image as well. In the assistants, this is the one of the assistant. It was in the still it was in the preview mode only. So these assistants will respond whatever the things. I mean, for example, it will assist you like so. It is some. It's simply like as a virtual assistant. So for your own things, you need to create accordingly. Yeah, let's see here. The prompt suggests a monkey is dancing in the car, so it will generate an image. See how beautiful it was. It looks like really the AI generated these images very confidently, very effectively. The accuracy of this image is 100 out of these DAL images. While I will try to create any image with any raw prompts. Okay, so when you want to give any the proper fonts means then definitely you'll be able to create very innovative pictures, innovative images by using this studio. Okay, now I would like to create this one assistant playground. So everything, what are the features we have here, we are able to use in the Azure AI Studio as well. I would like to show you that one as well. So here before this one, I would like to add some assistant name, AI Studio Dev Day. Like that, I will give an assistant name instructions. So create a bar graph. Okay. Now I just add the code entrepreneur. So then once I given the everything and just tap onto the save button. So now you can chit chat here like I just given hi. Let's see whether it is giving the response accordingly. So you can expect some. So if you want to add any like functions, if you want to add any functions here, if you want to add any logics, and you can be able to create and you can able to add here. And so I think it will take some time. So I just recently created, So we can wait for 10 to 15 minutes. Then only we are able to use all the services in the Azure AI Studio and as well as the Azure OpenAI Studio. And we can add the own files as well. We need to add up to 500 12 MB for data. So whether it is so we have the accepted files is up to like 20 plus files, different extension files we need to upload here. So if you have existing files, you need to upload here like that. So this is everything related to assistant, and we need to create a number of deployments. I would like to show you what are the deployment models we have. So here we have DALI E2, i3, Turbo 5, GPT-4, GPT-4 Omni, and text embedded models and Lambda models and everything we are able to deploy in this Azure AI Studio playground. Okay, so this is all about the sorry, this is all about the Azure OpenAI playground. So we have the chat playground, assistant playground, bring your own data. So I'm already talking about the bring your own data. So this bring your own data is again we are able to create the own Copilot model in the Azure AI Studio. So once you tap onto the I mean familiar with the OpenAI Studio, then you can tap onto the Explore in the Azure AI Studio. Just tap onto the Explore, tap onto the Azure AI Studio. So it is still in the preview only, but now it's publicly available, and also we are able to create some good things by using this one. So I'm already created one the season of AI day one. So then you can tap onto the hi bird. Just I just given the hi command. So whether it is give the very good thing. Okay, so can I just want to ask some several questions. So can you create the bar graph for the elections, uh, election results and in India 2024? Let's see whether it is going to create or not. Yeah, so okay, it is unable to create the images because only the like assistants is able to create these images. And yes, you can provide the info. Yeah. So I would like to ask, like, please create one beautiful paragraph by for the like election results in the 2024. It's like, okay, but it's not going to give any answers. Okay, let's we can go for the assistants we have. So before the overview, I will tell you the overview of this Azure AI Studio. We have okay. So we need to go for the getting started with Azure AI Studio. We have the assistant playground. We have experiment with the prompts in the playground, deploy the LLMs, and everything we are able to use in this model. So we have the already talk about the infuser solution with the SMS. We have speech analytics, and we have language plus translation. We vision plus documented content safety. Everything is available. And let's get started with the model catalog. So we have the different approximately we have 16 I saw in the 1600 plus models we have. Yeah, here see how many models that is embedded in this Azure AI Studio. We have 16 plus 1674 models totally, that too in the different enterprise level. So we have the GPT mode models, and we have the 5 models, we have the Lambda models, we have like Mistral model. So we have see we have NVIDIA models and different models. We Hugging Face model and text generation, OpenAI models. See how many models we have. We have a number of models that we are able to use by using according to our requirement. We need to go and we need to create our custom solutions with our custom environment. So we need to create a custom environment as well by using this environment as well. So let's see, we have the GPT-4. Oh, I mean, Omni is also available in the model, and 5.3 is also available, and even Chuan Lam Jumba instructor is also here. And we have the model benchmark. So the model benchmark is the accuracy level of the each one of the I mean each one of this service, each one of the feature, how it will be looks like, and everything. You can see. I just want to tap on here, and this is the how. Okay, so this is how the the accuracy level, it will see how this beautiful picture it was, and whether how it will perform the accuracy according to previously. Now how, what is the range of this accuracy and everything we can see. So the top level is the open book QS is the one of the accuracy as right now. So we have So open book is also the one of the thing. Like this, we have the one model benchmarks, how it will perform and everything we can record it here. And we have the prompt. This is the new feature that will be. So previously, it will we can say we have the prompt. Prompt flow is there. So now we have the prompt catalog is there. So for example, prompt catalog is that it is like a virtual assistant. So for example, as a travel assistant, so just tap onto the travel assistant, it will give you the guidance of the whenever we need to go for any Switzerland, whenever you can go for the US and whatever it may be, it will give you the travel assistant information with the from the end to end perspective. It will give you the information, so you can add some information here, that will give you the starter message here, like that it will text summarize and everything that will be helpful for you. And we have, yeah, so we have few more models here, like hiking recommendation chatbot, and we see there is a system generated message and how we can able to create and everything. So we have, see, in the prompt catalog, we have different prompts. See, travel assistant, social media post analysis, property listing video. See how many approximately we have to 20 plus models we have. So everything in this model catalog we can go and we can create accordingly. So we have the chatbot option. So just tap onto the chatbot and create the chatbot according to your. This will help you to create the chatbots by using this. So for example, how the chatbot looks like, the human hello, how are you? So the prompt will, hello, how am I assisted? I'm here to help you with anything you need. And human I would like to cancel my subscription. That AI will help you regarding, so like that it will go and we can able to deploy this model, chatbot model into our AI OpenAI, or whether it is an AI studio, we need to deploy all these things. And we have the Azure OpenAI services. So previously we play around the Azure OpenAI, right? So like that only, we the Azure OpenAI is also having the Azure AI Studio is also everything, like whatever the related to the AI Studio, AI related in the Azure. So everything that will be uh, inbuilt. Able to integrate in this Azure AI Studio only. So we have the get started options with Assistant Playground and Chat Playground, and we have the n number of, so whenever whatever the deployments you are created, that will be reflected here. And so we need to go for the get started with Azure AI Studio, and you can go here. And so in the Azure AI Studio, so we have the services language studio, speech studio, whatever the studios we have, and everything that will be appear here as well. And yeah, integrate with your generative AI. So when we tap onto the services, we have the infused capabilities like speech and language and video. And so I just want to tap onto the speech. Let's say, for example, I just want to show you one beautiful demos for you. So when I tap onto the select a hub, it will ask you the subscription. So pay as you go and season of AI and ML. So then I can create one voice. Wait for some time. I didn't try anything. Okay. Yeah. So we have the n number of models in the voice gallery. You can tap onto here and how it will looks like and everything. We're able to.
The name datil was derived from the Spanish and Catalan language meaning date palm because the shape of a datil pepper resembles it. The origin of the datil pepper still remains unknown. However, many myths and extensive research.
So this is the how they are integrating this voice gallery. So we are able to use this voice gallery, but you need to pay for this one. You need to use this all these models like this way. And so we have these personalities like pleasant and friendly and caring, and we have tolerance races. So with chat or news, speaking styles. So we have the one default style, or we need to go for the custom models, and we have some the languages. So we have different languages. So let's see how many languages that will support here, and like that. And so here we have the real speech to text options. So we have, and for example, let's try for this one. Give me a moment. Chart. I need to go here. Here, chart. For ChatGPT, I need to ask some prompts related to that one. So whether it is going to, I need. So I took on like a Vemana Padyam. It is one of the poem. So we need to. I just want to ask this GPT model, and I'd like to try this model here. And so I just select the language here as Telugu India. Uh, okay, it's a speech to text writer. So better I need to. Let's. I have the Azure AI Studio demo. Whether it is able to give the response or not.
To bring AI solutions to market faster and more efficiently, developers need better tools. Azure AI Studio is a comprehensive AI development platform designed to be the place for you to build and scale responsible generative AI solutions. AI Studio has a robust catalog of pre-built and customizable frontier and open source models, including those from Azure OpenAI Service, Hugging Face, NVIDIA, and Meta, including the popular Llama 2 LLM, which is now available as a service, with pay-as-you-go inference APIs and hosted fine-tuning. Whether you're working with structured, unstructured, or real-time data, you can smoothly apply it to your models, along with sophisticated hybrid search to fuel high-performing app experiences. AI developers can create data-enriched and detailed prompts to get the best results from the generative model using prompt flow, and then use tooling to compare and automatically evaluate model outputs. AI Studio provides seamless integration with VS Code, GitHub Codespaces, Semantic Kernel, and LangChain. Azure AI Studio is equipped with built-in content safety, responsible AI tools, and enterprise-grade security, privacy, and compliance measures. No matter what your generative AI solution may be, you can create it here. Build with Azure AI Studio.
See how beautiful voice it was, and it is able to. So that this particular voice and this, I just converted from the video to the text format. This whatever the file I uploaded here, it was in the video format, MP4 format. So I just make it to MP4 format to the text. So let's see. So this is, it was in the Telugu language. So when I want to ask anything related to, I mean, I just want to convert from the audio file to text. It was in the pure Telugu, like it will translate it to not in English. I mean, Telugu, I mean that particular English in English language in Telugu, it is directly converted to how we are able to translate pure English. It is able to. I mean, pure Telugu. We are able to. It is able to create like this. So like that, we have some capabilities of this services in Azure AI Studio as well, and we have the custom, I mean, like pronunciations and like that we have. Okay, and I would like to record with my microphone. Let's see whether it is how much accuracy it was. Today was a beautiful day. We had a great time talking a long walk outside in the morning. The countryside was in the full bloom, yet the air was crisp and cool towards the end of the day. Clouds coming, forecasting much needed rain. See, I mean, mispronunciations are like one, two, three, four, and there is a one intersection, and so like that, it will detect how the pronunciation looks like, and we have some the neural voice. You need to set it as a from the voice recording to train your more custom neural voice and synthetic voice. You need to create like this. This is the one more thing, is it? And the custom speech, there's one more thing, we need to create one custom speech according. Custom speech means, for example, if you want to create anything related to my own voice is integrated to the some other bots or some other things, I need to create and I need to do as per these things. And these all are about the speech things in the Azure AI Studio. So like that, we have language and translate model, and for example document translation, I need to tap on here. So I have auto detect, or I need to add the text file. Okay, I need to create one text file here. Uh, Notepad. Let's see. I just save this one. Uh, the downloads. Okay, so now I just upload this file here. So whether it is going to, yeah. Now I need to translate this. So the translated document is here. So let's see. No, no, no. Select the target language. Okay, okay. I need to translate to English. No, no. I need to translate to Hindi. Let's see. I need to try with Hindi language. No, not Hindi. English language. Now I would like to browse the same file here. Sorry. Same here. And I need to tap onto translate here. Let's see whether it is going to translate the entire thing or not. Okay. Wait. See how it will translate. Vinara Bala Ninnu. So like that, it will translate whatever the thing I given in the previously like given in the Telugu language. It will translate to Telugu to English. So like that, it will translate. So it is how beautiful it was. All the services it able to create all this. And one more thing, we have the content safety. So content safety, it will, for example, I would like to show you anything related to. So there is a safe content. We just tap onto the safe content. It will try to create. So we need to test this model, for example, whether the content safe, we are going for the content safety or not, whether it will detect the content safety or not. So we need to run this model. Does not have any resource. Yeah, so I think it refuses the because of the while I'm selecting the resource and also this particular resource are unable to create this thing and also this is related to something. Okay, now we are have some more models here, and that is a speech language, and this is all about this Azure AI services and all. So want to go and create let's like play around all the services in the Azure AI Studio as well, and we have some let's coming for the AI all hubs. So whatever the hub you have, I created the two hubs. So if you want to create anything related to the Azure AI Studio, you need to create one hub as well. That is, it's like a deployment. So once the deployment is completed, you are able to use all the services. Maybe few services are not acceptable. Let's try to create all this. And what are the resources and the resources with the endpoints and the keys as well. So we need to use for the if you want to deploy any particular virtual assistant in any other playground like that, we need to create and play around all the resources and keys. And we have the quota. So what are the things you are able to utilize from the past utilization and everything. You need to figure out all these things, and you need to what are the how much tokenization you are using and everything you are able to capture in this quotas. So this is all about this Azure AI Studio. So I only will give the only the 2 to 3% of the data only. So we need to research on this Azure AI Studio is a big thing. We need to learn each and everything in this AI Studio. It will take a lot of time to explore all the things, but it is very easy and friendly thing while you are deploying, while you are building, while you are maintaining all the services in the Azure AI Studio and as well as Azure Open AI Studio. It will give the immense pleasure and immense happiness to the users, to the enterprise level or whatever it may be. So that's why today's the Microsoft was in the very very leading the AI in the IT industry. So it was very very fantastic. While I'm trust me guys, so I'm using this AI in the last 3.5 years or what. So whenever I have any issues, so it will the Microsoft will that I mean customer experience and everything, it will rectify there very soon within 1 hour or 2 hour or whatever the issue we have and everything. Yeah, that's why that is related to the Azure AI Studio to today's topic. And yeah, probably we can have you can have any questions related to the Azure, please feel free to reach out to me. And so that is about it today's guys.